We are back with another fun-filled, packed episode.
Yeah, Emma's pregnant. I'm joking.
Oh my God, that's going to be in the trailer, isn't it?
Well, no, she basically is pregnant, but she's given birth. But she's given birth to a new car.
Is this the sort of stuff we're going to get trolled on TikTok for?
Good. Give me them views.
Let's get on to today's topic then.
Obviously, body confidence is an all-round yearly thing.
Is there a pressure to look a certain way?
Comparison is the thief of joy.
Everyone's built different. Everyone's got different, holds fat in different places, builds muscle differently. Like, it's just, everyone's different. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of My Coaches Podcast with me, Emma, my co-host, Michael, and Max, the sleepy dog. We are back with another fun-filled, packed episode.
As
talking
always.
about health and fitness, giving you some value and changing your life.
Changing your life. That's all we do. But
Think
first of
I-
all, let's talk about how your life changed this week.
My life did change
Yeah.
this week.
Why you tell everyone your great news? Yeah, Emma's pregnant.
No.
I'm joking.
Oh my God, that's going to be in the trailer, isn't it? And
Well, no, she basically is pregnant, but she's given birth. But she's given birth to a new car, which is like her baby. Does that make sense?
What are you on about? Why
No,
can't
you
you just
got
say we got a new car? Why are you talking about me giving birth to a car?
This has got weird very
'Cause you're-
quickly.
Is this the sort of stuff we're going to get trolled on TikTok for?
Good. Give me them views.
I'm not pregnant, didn't give birth, but we did get a new car, which was very exciting.
Yeah. It is quite fun, isn't it?
I mean, I've never had like a brand new car before, so that was all very new
You
to
can
me.
tell that Emma's got a new car because she looks after it, don't you? It's
I
actually
do.
quite good.
I actually went
Basically, I do have a leased car, which wasn't Emma's. She was just on the insurance, let her drive it and that. And but it wasn't Emma's car, And you could tell that because she leaves bottles in it, she leaves hair clips in it. Doesn't really clean it. Doesn't really care about it.
Do you clean it?
I do sometimes.
Do you care about it?
Yes, I'm more about it than you do because I've got to give it back. Then she got a Nissan Juke. She bought a whole fucking care package. She bought wipes. She bought bins for the side. She's like cleaning it. Spills a little bit of water, has a panic attack. I'm like, what about the coffee you spilled over my bloody seats?
I didn't spill coffee over your seats.
Anyway, yeah, Nissan Juke.
Yeah,
Techno Plus.
yeah.
1.6.
And we were laughing and joking before we went to pick it up, saying, I kept being like, oh, there better be like a big red bow on it and there better be a sheet over it and a big reveal. Obviously joking because didn't know that was actually a thing for like
A
Nissan financed cars. And we got there and there was this big red sheet over this car and I went, Michael, can you see that in there? And he went,
I was like, nah, that's
that's not it. It's not it. And then as we got closer, I could, because we picked them on number plate, I could see the number plate under the sheet and I was like, no, that's it. And then he did like a little thing where he pulled the sheet off, didn't he?
Yeah, it was quite funny.
I mean, I feel like I didn't really know what to do because I knew exactly what it looked like.
It wasn't really.
But that's why I thought it was only done when cars are like custom made because like you don't know what it's going to look like and it's like, whoa.
Yeah, I was quite surprised. I didn't expect it to be like in the middle of the showroom with a big sheet over
on
it for everyone to watch.
It was a
or
nice
get
touch,
reviewed.
though.
I mean,
When it had that new car smell, didn't it? I didn't know what that smelled like.
yeah, that was it. Was
Nice
it is
little
nice.
smell.
Yeah, if you couldn't tell, Emma's never had a new car. But yeah.
So yeah, that's us. Let's get on to today's topic then. So today we are talking about body confidence, feeling confident in your own skin, especially for the summer season that we have coming up.
Yeah, I think the summer's obviously body confidence is an all round yearly thing, life thing. But I think it's more intense for people in the summer, isn't it? Because your body is more so on
Yeah, wearing
show,
lighter clothes, going on holiday.
revealing more. It's hot. It's hard to cover up as much. You go on holiday, you want to feel you're out and about. You're not kind of locked up in your house in your dressing gown with your hair bunged up or your slippers on.
Yeah.
You're out a lot more.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Barbecue season and that.
Barbecue season. So let's talk about like a pressure. Is there a pressure to look a certain way in
Yeah.
summer. I think there is, but it depends how you look at it.
Yeah, I think it's like social media is obviously a big thing because
Mm.
as soon as the summer comes, you start seeing everyone posting their pictures of them on holiday and stuff, and you might have people that are in great shape, and then obviously you look at that and it puts a bit more pressure on you to want to look like that. Do you not feel that's the case? For a lot
Yeah,
of people?
yeah. But by doing that, you're just going off of looks, aren't you? You're just
Yeah.
going off, oh, she's got abs, so I should have abs in the summer.
Mm-hmm.
She's got a big bum, so I should have a big bum. She's wearing a bikini, not a swimsuit, so I should be wearing a bikini, not a swimsuit.
Yeah.
But I think what matters more is actually feeling body confident on
Yeah.
summer, not having to wrap a towel around you when you get up from your sunbed when you're walking around, not having to wear a swimsuit over a bikini to cover up your midriff, not having to put on a dress for an evening out and not like the way it fits or not feel comfortable about it, having a meltdown before you go out. I think you want to feel confident. You want to feel like you look good rather than have abs or have this, have that, or look like
people
this.
have. Like, comparison is the thief of joy.
You don't need abs to be in good shape.
No.
Do you know what I mean?
And the more you start comparing yourself with people, the more envy and the whole situation becomes shit, right? Because you're just constantly comparing instead of you embracing your own body and actually feeling happy. Because the thing is, you can compare yourself to other people, but then you might end up getting to how they look and not actually feeling like you actually like that.
Yeah.
You know?
True.
So comparison is the thief of joy.
Ooh.
Don't compare yourself all the time.
I like that.
It is, right? If you think about it.
Yeah.
Like I 100%, like not comparison, but you can look at people as like inspirational, right? The people would look at you as inspirational. They might not necessarily compare themselves to you, but they would look at you as an inspirational role model who I would love to kind of have her confidence and look like her and stuff like that. And that's fine to use people as inspiration, whether it be in life, work, business, body. But if you get obsessed and compare yourself to people around you and stuff like that, then it's like we said, it's the thief of joy.
That's the thing as well. You're never actually going to look like that person. Like you could be like, I want her body, I want to look like her. But you're never actually going to look exactly like her unless you went and got plastic surgery and said, this is how I want to look, do it.
Yeah.
Everyone's built different. Everyone's got different, holds fat in different places, builds muscle differently. Like it's just, everyone's different.
Just focus on you. Don't look at someone else. You don't know their... Also, you don't know other people's stories, right? You don't know what it took for them to get there. You don't know why they're there. You don't know their situations within their life for a lot of people. So just by comparing and wanting to be like someone is not the best way to do it. Use people as inspiration, but have your own journey and focus on you being happy with you in your body. Can you go and walk around the pool and feel happy, regardless of anyone's there? Do you feel happy in that moment? Okay? Don't care what people think of you, just as long as you're happy. Are you happy? I had one of my clients message me yesterday, and he's got himself into really good shape, and he was just like, oh, my missus told me that she can see my muscles and stuff like that, and he was just really, really happy about that. And that's a reason, right?
It's a nice thing to hear, isn't it?
Your partner to be like that, but you shouldn't be worrying about everyone else around you.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. So, yeah, it's not about having abs. It's not about looking a certain way. It's about feeling good on holiday, feeling confident in the clothes that you're wearing and not feeling insecure or like you want to cover yourself up. You don't want to have to do that when you're on holiday.
No.
You go on holiday to get a tan, get your body out.
Yeah, you
get
just
your
want
pics
to just be happy. So, how do we get there? How do we get that confidence?
I really need to know which point you're referring to because I thought we were following a guide and you're just blurting things out.
All right, sorry, you go. I think I've skipped past.
Right, brilliant.
Yeah, sorry. All right, you crack on.
Well, are you talking about fitness and nutrition?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So how do we get there?
Yeah.
Obviously, you need to have a plan in place. You're not just going to get there by sitting on the sofa and not eating carbs. Yeah. So you need to have an effective plan that's going to help you lose body fat, build muscle, whatever it is that you're looking to do. But we assume majority of the people would want to lose Body fat.
Body
I
fat.
want to lose body fat before summer. Like,
Question for you then. How do you know when you're confident? If that's a thing. Do you ever kind of know? Do you look at yourself and go, I'm happy like with how I look? And sometimes are you like, because you're quite confident, I think. Like, you're quite content with your body.
yeah.
But
No,
do you have moments where you're like, obviously I know when you're like bloated and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like, that doesn't feel good, right?
No. That's a time where I will like wear a t-shirt to the gym or like cover up my stomach just because I
Yeah.
feel a little bit bloated. Not that I feel like I have to, but I would just feel more confident training in the gym without looking down and seeing my bloated
Seeing you bloated.
stomach. But like I have insecurities like about my skin. Like I don't have very good skin, and that makes me feel insecure. So I then wouldn't go to the gym without makeup on, for example, when I should, but I won't.
Because you're insecure about it.
Yeah.
And I guess there's loads of different things to be insecure about. Obviously, we're talking about kind of body image, but I guess that comes down to loads of things: skin, hair.
That's the thing. Someone could look at me and be like, "Oh, I want her body." I'm not saying that anyone does, but then I'm looking at someone else thinking, "Oh, I wish my skin was as clear as hers." Like you looking at someone and thinking they must be so happy. They're probably not. Like everyone's got insecurities, and it's absolutely fine to have insecurities because no one's perfect. But I would say in general, I am body confident.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel unconfident in my body.
Okay, so for people listening to this who are wanting to get body confident, obviously you need to figure out what that is for you. We'll talk about that. So, few fitness and nutritional tips in terms of kind of working out, best way to kind of navigate your food, because obviously summer is a trickier. We're going into a trickier period, I would say, with nutrition, obviously with loads of events and stuff. And I feel like some people that I've spoke to would be like, they really want to kind of go all in to be confident. They don't want to miss out on social events. So it's kind of like a vicious cycle. So just learning how to effectively navigate social events is obviously one thing.
Yeah. I mean, we've all been there. I've definitely been there, of knowing that you've got a holiday coming up, panicking and thinking, right, I've just got to not eat anything until then, or I've got to go train every day until then. Like when I went to Marbella when I was like 20 maybe, and I was like, oh, I've got to get in shape for this. And I remember I was cutting out carbs. I was going to the gym every day. I was walking on the treadmill for an hour, and I looked great when I went. I mean, I was like 20 years old, so I still look like I just hit puberty, but I looked good. Thanks. But that obviously wasn't sustainable. That wasn't clever. That wasn't smart. I didn't enjoy doing that. It was a chore to get ready for holiday. Whereas now, obviously, I've learned the way to actually lose body fat, everything like that, which is exactly what I'm doing at the moment, trying to lose body fat, and I'm still eating the foods I like. I'm still going out at social events. I'm not training every day of the week. I'm not cutting out a certain food or whatever. I'm just doing it in a sustainable way that's going to get me to my holiday without feeling miserable, and then go on holiday not feeling like I need to catch up on everything that I've missed out on the last 8 weeks, and actually just enjoy myself on holiday.
You had a chocolate brownie yesterday. So.
I did have a chocolate brownie yesterday.
And I heard a rumour of a McFlurry.
There was definitely a McFlurry.
Right.
Anything else you want to confess to?
What
is
is
your
this?
time to confess.
What is this? It's not a podcast.
The main thing you said there is, obviously now, it's funny because I feel like more people coming round to this, especially the clients I have. Now you maintain a relatively good shape all year round. We both do, and if you're going on holiday, you've got an event, you can kind of click a switch for like 4 weeks, and then you're going to get yourself to a really good place.
Yeah.
I think that's where people need to get themselves. Get yourself into, you don't have to be in the greatest shape, but get yourself into good shape with good habits, and into a place where you're like, oh, I've got a wedding in 4 weeks or 6 weeks, or I've got a holiday, or I've got this, or I've got that, and you can just go, right, now I'm going to kind of dial it in. Now I'm going to be a little bit unsustainable. I'm going to cut out some stuff to make it fully optimal. I'm going to train a bit harder. I'm going to increase my steps. I'm going to maybe not go out for a couple of weeks so I can really get some momentum. And it doesn't have to be a whole life thing, which is unsustainable. It can be unsustainable for a little block of time.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, right? We're obviously all for the unsustainable approach, the sustainable approach, sorry, because we want you to understand how to do it lifelong. But if you can do that and then it's okay to do an unsustainable 4 weeks. Like if you want to get into optimal shape, you have to be in a quick period of time. You have to be unsustainable. Look at your bodybuilders and look at people that are getting in, celebrities that are getting in shape for shows and stuff. They go super unsustainable because they can get into optimal shape quicker.
Yeah.
We don't teach that because a lot of people will get into great shape and just get into bad shape straight away because they haven't learned the habits and the tools to do it sustainably.
Yeah.
So,
but that just shows if you're not willing to do it sustainably, don't leave yourself 4 weeks.
Yeah, don't.
If you want to do it sustainably, give yourself time.
Also, what I am saying, and I'm not saying that anyone can just dial it in for 4 weeks to get in good shape.
No.
You need to be in good shape and then dial it in for 4 weeks to be in great shape.
Yeah.
That's the difference,
Yeah.
right? And I would say me and Emma are in a place where we're in good shape, and if we dialed it into 4 to 6 weeks, we'll be in great shape.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what we do all the time. And that's a better way to live because you don't have to stay in great shape all year round. You stay in good shape, respectable shape. We always get nice comments. But if we've got a holiday in 4 weeks' time, we can go, right, bosh, let's not go out, let's not drink, let's put the brownies away.
Yeah.
No McFlurries.
Yeah.
And get into great shape.
So I'm trying to lose body fat, but I don't have a lot of body fat to lose, which is why it can be done in the time frame that I've given myself.
Yeah.
But also remember, like I think I've had comments before, which I take as a compliment, but I've been like, oh, I'm doing a cut, and people are like, why are you cutting? Like, what are you cutting? But they can just see like my toned arms and toned stomach. They don't know that I hold most of my body fat in my bum and my legs, and that's actually what I'm trying to get rid of. Yeah. So it's different for everyone, isn't it?
It is different for everyone. I mean, and the thing that's another thing that people would look at you and go, oh, I wish I was in her shape. So they don't understand why you're cutting. But everyone's different. Yeah. You might visualize, or you've been in different shape before when she's done a photo shoot. That might have been your greatest shape. So you would rather achieve that again. Yeah. You know? Yeah. But yeah. It's a snoring dog.
He's snoring.
He's dreaming.
So yeah, have a plan. If you can be unsustainable, if you've got that in the locker, if you don't have too much work to do, sorry, that's so loud, then do that. But if you know you're someone that struggles to stick to something, or you are far from where you want to be, you need to give yourself time, and you need to make it something sustainable that you are going to be able to stick to. It's just common sense.
Just start now. Don't wait. I mean, a lot of people, it is human nature. Like if you've got I just like I had this conversation because I had this conversation with someone, and I was like, it's like when you're at school and you've got homework. It's called something. There's a name for it. If you've got like homework, you'll do it like the day before.
Oh, right.
Or if you've got like an essay that needs to be written, you'll do it the day before. Yeah. People are like that. We're getting in shape. They're like, oh, right, fuck, I've got 2 weeks. Oh, I'll do it now. Yeah. And it's too late anyway. Next topic.
No, do you know what just makes me laugh is like I was recapping over that topic to move on to the next thing, and then you have to do a little recap.
I don't know why. I do apologise. Sorry for wasting your life listening to this.
Mindset and motivation. So overcoming self-doubt, set realistic goals, and keep it fun, keep it enjoyable. Yeah. Otherwise, you are going to resent it and you are not going to want to do it. But also, I love setting realistic goals. You need to be realistic. Like I just said, if you're a far place from where you want to be, you're not going to get there in 4 weeks. You need to be realistic about it. You need to set your expectations to think, okay, I've got 4 weeks. I'm going to look better than I did when I started, but I'm not going to be at my desired goal. And you need to understand that so that you don't set yourself up for failure. Don't say that you can't do something. Don't think, oh, I've only got 4 weeks, might as well put myself in a worse situation than I'm even in now. Say you can and give it a go, because you might in that 4 weeks make progress that you didn't think you could. Go on that holiday and come back and think, do you know what, I want more, I want to keep doing it. And then you've almost given yourself that drive. And it's harder to regret not doing something
Yeah.
than it is to actually take action and do it.
I mean, I'm trying to think of another saying. I've got the saying.
I just gave you a saying.
I've
Why are
got
you trying to
another-
steal
'cause
my
I was-
limelight? I just did a good one.
That was a very good one, actually.
Thank you.
The pain of regret
Yeah.
doesn't compare to the feeling of joy or something that is coming. Something
Always
like
got to
that.
one up me.
No, that's a good one, isn't it?
Isn't
No,
it?
but like the
Basically what I just said.
yeah. It basically is. So it's actually a saying, all right?
Well done.
Yours was yours. Yours could be like Emma Harding, and then like like a quote.
Yeah.
Like, you can have yours. This
Thank
isn't
you.
Michael Clark's quote.
Yeah, come
But
on.
it's the pain of regret.
Get something
is
original.
nothing, doesn't compare to the joy that is coming, and that's
Yeah.
how it is, right?
Yeah.
You get on holiday, you're gonna go, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Wish I did it.
Wish I did that.
But you need to almost future think that.
Yeah.
You know, like now, imagine being on holiday and going,
Mhm.
oh fuck, man, I feel like absolute shit.
Mm.
Just think that you don't want to feel like that.
Do you know what's quite a good thing to do? And I actually spoke to one of my clients about it the other day. Is like you say, almost like visualize yourself. So like, if you've got a holiday coming up in 3 months' time, go try on your holiday clothes.
Yeah.
Go try it on. Because one of my clients said, "Oh, I'm getting my summer clothes down for summer soon, like dreading it, sort of thing." And I thought, well, hang on a minute. If they're from last year's summer, you're already in a much better place than you were last year. So regardless, they're going to fit better. Try them on, see how you feel. Some of them might fit absolutely perfectly, and you might actually realize how far you've come. Or some of them you might think fits better, but maybe a little bit more, and then that's going to drive you to push harder until that holiday. So that's quite a good way. But I think that could be taken in the wrong way. I don't mean try on your holidays clothes and see how shit you feel. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, sometimes you got to be that. It's got to be done. Right?
Yeah, but you don't want to feel how shit you feel. But that might switch your mindset to think, no, do you know what? I am going to do something.
Yeah, because I guess girls are different, right? You probably trial your clothes on a week before. You fucking try on everything. I
plan out my outfits for each day.
I'll pack a suitcase and I'll just try it on when I get there.
Yeah.
And if it looks alright, it looks alright. I don't really care, but I guess I'm happy with how I look.
Yeah.
But you don't want to do that.
No.
So what you said is very smart. If you
Yeah.
try it on like now and you're like, oh my God, I can't wear this. That's a fucking sign.
Yeah.
Well done for trying it on, because now you've got 6, 8, 10 weeks to fucking get yourself in shape so you do feel good.
Yeah.
Because imagine that feeling in the room just as you're about to walk to this little beach party
Yeah.
or whatever you're doing. It doesn't have to be a beach party, around a pool or on a beach
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Because
Yeah.
that I actually had a message from a client the other day that went shopping, and she bought a size 8 pair of jeans, which was a win in itself. And she also made a comment and said, and I didn't have a meltdown in the changing rooms. So she would usually go shopping, try clothes on, not like the way they fit, not like the way she feels, have a mental breakdown and walk out the shop and feel rubbish for the rest of the day. Whereas she actually went shopping, she had a positive experience. And I think that's something that we actually forget about is like, girls, how many times I've been there, plenty of times, have you had a night out, tried your outfit on and not liked how you felt, and then thought, oh my God, I've got nothing to wear. What am I going to wear? What am I going to do? And had a panic, a stress, you're in a bad mood, you go on your night out in a bad mood, and basically the whole night's ruined. Imagine trying on your outfit and being like,
feeling yourself.
I look fucking good.
Yeah.
Like, that is the feeling that you want to feel. You don't want going shopping to be a bad experience because you don't like how you feel and you don't like how the clothes feel. You want it to be a good experience, and you don't want to dread trying stuff on or dread the night out because you know you're not going to like the outfit on you.
And we're not saying that, and that's a common thing, right? People to not like how they look. But the issue you've got is you have all the power to change it. That's the thing that's mental, right? Like, you can go out and go, oh, I fucking hate how this looks. You have the power to change that.
Yeah.
You clearly like that set of clothing because you wouldn't try on otherwise. It's not the clothing's problem. You have full control of how you look, regardless of if you. I get like, yeah, you could be a single girl living at home with her parents. Yeah, you got all the time in the world. You could be a single mum with 3 kids and a very busy job. Yes, it's 2 different people. You still both have the power to change it. It's a different process for both.
Yeah.
But everyone has the power to change how they look and how they feel about themselves. I fully understand that some people have problems with body dysmorphia and certain diseases, if it's called a disease, like that, and that's fair enough. But a lot of people don't. A lot of people just don't like how they look because they're overweight or they're carrying too much body fat or they don't have the bum they desire.
Or they want to look a certain way.
To look a certain way. So you have the power to change it. So do it.
Yeah. So yeah. Key takeaways from that episode. Take action. It's harder to regret not doing something than actually doing something.
Yeah.
And
comparison is the thief of joy.
Yeah. And it's not necessarily about having this, having that, looking like this, looking like that. It's about feeling good and not having to feel insecure about yourself and actually enjoying stuff rather than worrying.
Yeah. And you have the power. You have the power to make that change. So
I got the power.
That's it, you do. You have the power to make that change. So if anyone listening to this who is somewhat dreading holidays or dreading days out or nights out, then just remember, firstly, you are good enough. And you do have the power to make the change for you to be happy. Right?
Why can't you tell me that sometimes?
You are good enough and you know it. Shut up. But anyway.
Hope you found that helpful.
Yeah, that was quite a fun little chat. So yeah, obviously if you need help with anything, then just give us a little message and we'll get you to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Ta-da.
Thank you for listening.